And this is out of ABC News Technology. East Coast earthquake, twice what nuclear plant designed to withstand. Okay, and they talk about it 0.26 G. I mean, we're talking some serious gravity things, man. But you know, like I've been saying, these power plants, they're not built to withstand these earthquakes that are coming. They need to shut them down. Common sense. Holy smokes.
Unusual events, the lowest emergency classification. But one plant had to scramble when the backup power didn't come on, and ABC's Jim Sciutto has been reporting on this all day. Jim.
There goes your nuclear meltdown. All that fun, toxic stuff as it goes all over you. Belching out that 3.5 million degree heat. And Fukushima's still blowing that stuff out. And that's a meltdown. Welcome to Clean Energy. Hi everybody, this is Scott with Believers Underground. I'm going to talk about that 6.4 earthquake that you had up there in Vancouver for all my Vancouver people. Now, what's happening is you got Cascadia that runs down through here. And what it's doing is it's tilting the coast, okay? It's tilting out until it readjusts. And just like that Japan quake where you had a 9 lasting for 5 minutes, it caused liquefaction on their ridge, and their island started being sucked down and into it. Japan's sinking. You can't do nothing about that now. How to evacuate those people and turn off their nuclear power plants. That's your big problem. Now up here in Vancouver, you can actually see the continental rebound come back through here, and this island and this continent connect. Okay, this water can go right on out and go down into this basin when the ocean floor sinks. Because under these ocean floors, folks, if you haven't figured this out, is there's massive empty caverns too in here. Okay, and it punches through one of those caverns. It can suck up a lot of water really fast. Nevertheless, just like the last ice age, you know, the ocean floor sank 150 meters. Well, NASA came out 2 weeks ago. It said the sea levels, it did not rise, it fell. Yet their own reports have over 400 gigatons coming off over here in Greenland. I mean, and it pulling in the bottom of the ocean over here. So it can't be anything other than, because all this weight's going in there from the Arctic on, it can't be anything else. That's why Newmore Island sank. That's why you got all these oil platforms. You had an oil platform over here by the UK. Take a dump the other day. You had an oil platform out here in the Gulf. Take a dump a day after Fukushima. I mean, man, and you look back, this is your ocean floor, folks, okay? This is the Pacific Ocean, and this thing's stretching and widening like crazy, and all these islands are in trouble. I mean, you just look at my radio show from the 2nd with Bob Tuskin. Okay, point blank state, man. You know, there's going to be a earthquake in Chile, you know, right off of what I saw in Argentina the day before, and it hit. And Saturday's show with the Jungle Apocalypse was Rob on Bunker TV, you know, and so he goes, what areas you see going to get hit? And I go, Panama, Canal, South Sandwich Islands, and Indonesia. And within, 48 hours, Panama has a 5.9, South Sandwich Islands has a 6.2, Indonesia has a 6.6, and they're going to keep happening, man. This water's not stopping. And I'm looking at the pressure and the weight, and now they got Aquarius up there looking for the salt density, but you're going to see areas up here rebounding and actually connecting with your coast. If you got nuclear power plants in here, that's not a good place for them. Also down here in California, man, El Diablo is not a good location. You got 2 fault zones sitting on there. You're gonna have some big quakes, man. They're not gonna stop. And if you listen to Obama's speech today, holy smokes, did you hear that? Wow, he did Psalms 46. It was in our face, man. He's saying that the United States is like it's imminent destruction, as they had that 5.8 earthquake over here in Virginia, which it was twice the limit. I told you guys that, and I'll show you a bit after this one to confirm that for you. And you had 12 other nuclear facilities have problems. Your nuclear stuff is an extinction level event with this major ice melting and stuff, and you're on 9/11 today. You know, my daughter, she was killed on 9/12 some years ago, and so you know I feel the pain, you know, out there. This is a 9/11 event. You got terrorists called Mr. El Diablo, a piece of paper of incorporation sitting there. It doesn't even have life in it, and it's ready to jack up America. I mean, these nuclear plants are totally unsafe, and these oil rigs are going to keep going. They're going to keep sinking. You got major earth problems. You're in post-glacier rebound effect. And with that local fluff, it's messing up the sun too, man. You got all kinds of weird anomalies happening up there in space. But this what's going on in America. You know, I could see a 7.0 or greater off over here in the mid-Atlantic range, and a 7 or greater over here on the Cascadia fault line, and I'm still looking at Wichita, Kansas as your big pressure point. You got massive loading of water in here, man. It's changing the dynamics. That's why you had a big earthquake in Virginia and in Colorado. Anyway, I love you very much. Information shock resistant.